applying the harness, you want to make sure everything is prepared again in advance, that the D-rings are to the outer side of the harness, that the tether is already placed on, and when you place it on, I would shorten it by pulling on the free end of the tether to make it short enough so that it will pull the dorsal brace strap forward, and we don't have to play around too much with that once we get it on him. This chest strap goes over the front of the dog, and the buckles will go behind his front legs. So again, we're going to put it over his head. Atta boy. Come here. Atta boy. Good boy. Yes, I know you're a good boy. Okay. So you can see the chest strap is sitting over the front of his chest. And we're going to take the buckle and buckle it to the girth strap. And then we can shorten that to the desired length. Stay, Jake. Stay. Stay. There we go. And we have the central D-ring right over his spine. And we have the tether set in position to be eventually clipped onto the dorsal brace strap at the other end once we get the brace on. We are now putting on the brace, the left brace, and a right cuff on Jake. And Marlene, would you please hold that? And now we'll pull the cuff up over the leg with the straps in the back and the D-rings in the front. We're going to buckle that. And we're going to snap a little snap on here on the dorsal brace strap. There we go. And now what we want to do is start tightening the dorsal brace strap, but we have to keep it forward, but just tighten it a little bit to keep it up the leg on both sides. And you can see it's staying pretty much where we want it. And then what we're going to do is put the tether on it. Now the tether may move once we tighten this further, and we can always move it over. But just for now, we're going to put it on the central D-ring of the dorsal brace strap, which is whatever D-ring is in the center of the back at the moment. And so that'll be this one, and we're just going to pop that on to maintain its position. And then we're going to make this a little snugger and keep pulling this up. And I can tell that the knee is in the proper position almost right now on the left brace. I'm going to go ahead and walk around and tighten the cuff on the back of the right leg so that that stabilizes. And again, because I've tacked it down to where I want it, I've tacked that down just to where I want it. I can find it very easily. And it only matters where that strap is going across, that it's snug enough, because otherwise it really doesn't make a difference what happens above and below that, because that's just for the comfort of the dog, that there's extra material above and below it. But now that's up. Now I'm going to come back and we're going to start doing the brace straps. And we're going to start at the middle. And I can find, again, the strap. You stay, Jakey. We're going to find the strap there, and we're going to make that snug. Now, we can readjust these several times. We're then going to do the top strap, and we got them all ready to go. Just want to make sure that inner lining, that lycra lining, is not sticking to the strap when I tighten it down. I've tightened that down. It's snug but not squeezing. And we're also going to make the lower strap snug around the lower leg. And again, we can readjust this continuously. So now, come here, Jake. Good boy, Jake. Now you can see that the knee, and I can pull on the knee, and that slightly spongy, hard spongy area is right in the window. and this is what you'd like it to fit like. We can again make slight adjustments to get this to sit a little flatter if we wanted to. And that's easy to do now that you've got it all the way up his leg. We can easily do that and make it as straight as possible. And this one will do as well. There we go. Not too tight on that one because the blood vessels are very superficial in the back, so you want to make it snug but not squeezing real hard. And now we have him pretty much set up. We can always take off, cut part of these long portions that aren't required if they're in the way. And don't forget, if you're cutting the woven material, they need to be done off the dog, and it needs to be burnt at the end so that they don't unravel, because polypropylene strapping will unravel. So he's doing pretty good right now. He's a pretty happy dog, but we'll see. We're going to get him to walk in a minute.